Today we're going to be learning about stated and implied themes. So to look at different types of themes, first we have to know, what does the word theme mean? The theme is the main or central idea of the story. So let's start out with stated themes. These are themes that are expressed directly in words. A good example of stated themes are in fables. For example, the tortoise and the hare. At the end of the story, they state their theme very clearly by saying, slow and steady wins the race. So we all know what the main idea of the story is. Implied themes, on the other hand, are suggested by the author using story details, and they're not directly said in words. The word implied means suggested, and that's exactly what the author does within their stories. There is no right or wrong answer for a theme, especially when they're implied. So you have to make the guess and figure out what you believe the theme to be. Let me share an example of stated and implied themes. In The Wizard of Oz, there is a very direct stated theme. There's no place like home, there's no place like home, there's no place like home. That is very obvious to anybody who is watching the movie or who has read the book. What other themes can we infer from the story? Well, thinking about our stated theme, there's no place like home. We know that Dorothy is really searching for the perfect place to live, and finally she learns that it's in her own home. So the implied theme is to be thankful for what you have. Okay, so now let's look at page 477 in your book. To be able to fill out this chart, I'm going to give you a little bit of help. So they give you 4 different areas where you can start writing clues that will help you. First, you have to look at the main conflict. What is the main problem or issue in the story, The Circuit? Do they state it directly, or is it something implied? Well, you have to go through the story and see if you can figure that out. And some things that might help you would be the characters' responses, repeated ideas, and the story's title. Go through the story and try and find examples of how different characters responded to the conflict in the story. Also, if you notice anything that's been repeated over and over, that might be a good clue as to different themes or ideas that are being shared. Sometimes the easiest place to look for an inferred theme is in the story's title. So think about the name of this story. What does it have to do with the conflict and with our characters? What could the author be trying to tell us? When you're all done, take your ideas from the top 4 boxes and see if you can infer a theme that the author is trying to tell you in this story. Don't forget to do numbers 2 and 3 below the table. Number 2 is asking you about why the author titled the story this way, and what kind of clues can you figure out from the title as to the themes of the story. Number 3 is asking you, if you were the one to write the story, what theme would you state and who would be the one who would state it? Good luck and happy inferring!